A listener in Canada would like to know how many singers have had a top 40 solo hit first and then joined a group that went on to also have a top 40 hit. Well, now that's happened to 7 solo men. One of them is addicted to love, and another can't drive 55. Details are coming up. And now let's answer that question about artists who hit solo before they hit in groups. A listener in Parsboro, Nova Scotia, named Stuart Clark writes, Dear Shadoe, have any singers in the rock era had a top 40 solo hit first and then joined a group and had a top 40 hit? Well, Stuart, that's happened to 7 solo men. Now, first, there was a man from New York City who actually had 2 minor top 40 solo hits in the early 1960s and then became famous in the 1970s with the group Dawn, and that was Tony Orlando. And then there was a British singer who had a monster number 1 hit in 1971 called Maggie May before he hit big a year later with the group Faces. He's still a giant solo star today, Rod Stewart. 2 singers with solo hits in 1973 would later have top 40 hits with groups. There was Foster Silvers of the group The Silvers and Joe Walsh, who later joined the Eagles. And then in 1980, a group called Utopia hit the top 40. And one of Utopia's members was a man who had top 40 solo hits in the 1970s like Hello, It's Me, and his name is Todd Rundgren. Next is an English singer who had a couple of top 40 solo hits in the 70s, but is best known for his number 1 1986 hit, Addicted to Love. And in between those solo songs he hit as a member of the Power Station, he is the ever-dapper Robert Palmer. And finally, there's the singer who hit solo with hits like Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy and I Can't Drive 55. And then in 1985, this racing red rocker joined Van Halen. He's Sammy Hagar. So there's your answer, Stuart. 7 singers hit the top 40 solo before they joined groups and also hit with those groups. Thanks for your letter. And now back to the countdown.